Greetings, everyone. I'm Eric with Your Essential Practice. For today's Divinely Guided Rune reading, we're getting used to that ebb and flow of things, aren't we? We had a lot going on this last week. The week before that, not so much. The week before that, even a lot. So this week, again, not so much. Next week, we're going to have a little bit more. So again, just take this time to really focus on your divinely guided path. If you'd like any divinely guided rune readings for me personally, if you'd like any of the rune sets or jewelry that you see on the channel, please use the links below. Also, more information in the description box below for any astrological information. Let's jump into your divinely guided rune reading here for this week without further ado.
Greetings, Aquarius, and welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. Let's jump right on in and get a rune for your energetic past. Here we have Awaz. Awaz is the rune of endurance. It's like the squirrel going up and down the tree of life, Yggdrasil, between the serpent and the condor, balancing out that information, balancing out that where to pivot, where the axis on the tree of knowledge of the tree of life, right? The balance of all of that information. That's a lot of endurance, that to go back and forth and to be flexible, like that ash tree is, like that U branch, Y-E-W. To know when we're not flexible or when we're too flexible, we can snap our branches, become stuck, frozen, rigid, repeating life lessons like Isa here. And when we're flexing, we can peek through and see Sawido, the sun, through the trees limbs here, and know that our ice will thaw out and we'll be in our success very soon. So this is a lot of calling for being in your endurance and embodying what that endurance is to you. So taking what resonates here, Aquarius, and leaving what doesn't. Let's get into your energetic now. Energetic now is in Tiwaz. Tiwaz is the god Tyr's rune. This is your almost kind of like a Libra-ish energy kind of for this. This is like those scales and the judgment, almost like the Hierophant card, or maybe even just the judgment card in tarot. Right, where it is just that discipline, showing up for your work, being dedicated, putting in that vector of victory work every single day, doing the shadow work, all that discipline, like endurance, and then you get from that the know-how and the dedication to show up. So from this, you're getting really to be the ace, that like embodying the god Tyr's energy as you move forward through this. The only warning here, though, is to not become a martyr in these types of energies, right? So that is always a risk whenever we're showing up for ourselves, right? Whenever we're dedicated for ourselves, if it's wrapped up in that ego energy, super easy to become a martyr. Even if it's not in that ego energy, it can still be easy to become a martyr, okay? So that's the warning there. But still, showing up for yourself, being dedicated for your work, a lot of your shadow work, or self-discipline, being grounded. Remember when all of these lines are, whenever they're facing down like that, in a straight line, it's very grounded energy, okay? In your energetic near future, interesting, we have Sowilo. Sowilo is the sun rune. This is, you flexed and you let that sun shine through. You have success, that victory, abundance, kind of like the Midas touch, that beautiful energy coming up here in your near future. That dedication, showing up, like not being in your ego energy, but staying dedicated to like your craft and being in your natural abundance and your victory in your future. The sun's light, everything it touches is blessed. It gives it life, it gives it warmth, it gives it security, right? So you're called to embody this energy as well. So when the sun shines its light, it doesn't hold any bias or judgment on who or what it shines its light on. The sun is just being the sun. So you are just called to be yourself as well. All right, in your energetic influence of the now, we have Lagus. This is the Divine Feminine's rune. This is sea, lake, flow, water, dowsing with water, divine feminine healing. You could be looking at aspects of divine feminine healing work within yourself, intuition healing, emotional healing, really maybe even just being near a body of water, scrying with water, dowsing with water, being called to be within your emotional healing aspects of self. Really are great influences in showing up for ourselves. Really, it's really like you're being led by your heart space right here, which is beautiful stuff. Always a good way to be led. So what's your, yeah, always a good way to be led as I pull up this rune. Okay, so you'll see why I'm chuckling here in a second. Okay, excuse me. So this is Kinos, your advice for the now. This is that light, that torch, that fire bringing, that transmuting, not really transmuting, transformative energy, the of trailblazing. That's what I meant to say, trailblazing. It's like the Pac-Man gobbling up dots. It wants to keep moving forward, manifesting, right? Trailblazing. As you light the path for others, so too do you illuminate the path for yourself. So you need to practice what you preach. Lead by example. Don't be a hypocrite, okay? Practice what you preach. That medicine you give out, what you see in others, those are aspects of yourself too. So hold yourself accountable. Heal alongside them. You're not infallible. People need to be understandably led by other people who can embody these examples, not of being infallible. When we give off that air of infallibility, that's very ego-driven. Yeah, yeah. But this is on your way to success here. Your endurance, all your dedication, your manifestation energies, your advice right now is to keep on manifesting. Practice what you preach. Take your own medicine. Get in your manifestation work. This is a lot like the wands suit in tarot, right? And fire energy, manifestation, right? Emotional healing, and whoosh, you take off. Okay, let's get what the outcome is with these overall energies. What's the outcome? Beautiful beginnings for you in Berkana. This is the Birch Goddess's rune of Berkana. This is that familial style kind of nurturing, like a mother's love, like the Empress card, being able to create and know how to nurture that creation as it evolves. Like, think of us, like humans, as we grow up, our needs change, right? So as your beginnings here change, you're going to be able to nourish them as they develop and change as well in successful ways, manifestation wise. You're really nurturing this abundance energy here. You're really into this trailblazing and beginning by this trailblazing a very successful future here for yourself. So Aquarius, let me know in the comments below, is this like you starting a new business? This is pretty cool. All right, let's get a message of clarity from the fairies. Messages from the fairies oracle deck. These are the messages from divinely guided creatures who also love to assist us in our journey. So fairies, please show us clearly what message of clarity does Aquarius need to hear for this week? This one? Okay, thank you. Excuse my sniffles, you guys. Allergies a little bit. Summer says, everything that you are asking for becomes yours in the summertime. Everything that you're asking for becomes yours in the summertime. Continuing on with this card, it says, you've drawn this card because you wonder when your desires will manifest. Yeah, pretty soon, pretty darn soon here. The solstice is on the 21st. This card represents the assurance that your wishes have been heard, and divine timing is clearing the way for your answered prayers to come to you at the perfect time. In this case, you'll fully realize your dreams in the summer. Additional meanings for this card are you're moving to a warmer location, or spend some time outdoors in the sunshine or a full spectrum light, or take a vacation, especially to a warm or sunny place. Namaste, Aquarius. Have a blessed and abundant week.